Well, good morning. Today is Friday, the 26th of June, and today is, at least for us in Manchester, summer came in on a Tuesday, and it will be leaving today around 2 p.m., which is today's Friday. So, hey, Tuesday through Friday, that's a solid 3 days of summer. We are not complaining. It's a pretty good amount. So I think there's a lot of things that are dominating our news today, and one of the things I want to discuss is with all the statues being attacked, and we may have different reasons. We've talked about them, but with those being ripped down, because now anything that we feel may be racist, we've got to rip it down, because we certainly can't talk about anything. We certainly can't use our reasoning skills. We got to rip stuff down. But in a culture where everything has to be torn apart, where there's no discussions, where there's no reasoning, the next logical thing is statues of Jesus. If he looks like a white guy, that's racist, and that's got to be pulled down too. And part of me thinks that the enemy, the wicked one, this is just part of his get everybody mad, get everybody fighting, get people angry. And for the Christian that's born again, I'll be honest with you, statues of Jesus, they really don't do it for us. It's not a big thing for us. In some sects of Christianity, like Roman Catholicism, with statues and like icons in Orthodox, images are a little bit more, well, a lot more important, but for us, not really. But what about Jesus, the white Jesus? Well, first of all, if you've ever been to Israel, and probably most of you have not, but if you've ever been to Israel, you can get some pretty fair-skinned people. You can get some dark-skinned people. The fact is that they're all over the place, and that's okay. So, is it possible that maybe some of the depictions of a fair-skinned Jesus is accurate? Maybe, maybe not. But I want you to look at different cultures around the world. You can Google images of Chinese Jesus, or Black Jesus, or Eskimo Jesus, or Mexican Jesus, things like that, and you will find that people make a representation of Jesus to look a lot like themselves. Now, probably the reason why the white Jesus is a little bit more predominant is because that's where we live, and also a lot of the missionary efforts of going to countries to teach them about Christianity would have been, we would have brought in things that were important to us. Now, what do we do about this? First of all, I don't see that there's a problem. I don't think that anything like that is intrinsically racist. Because what is racism? Racism says very clearly, look at the definition. Now again, they're going to have to change the definition this year, because what people are doing, calling everything racist, is truly going against the definition. And we've got to be careful of calling things racist. We've got to be careful about calling things Nazi. We've got to be careful about all this stuff. Because once we start calling everything that, then nothing is that. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyways, what do we do? Well, I think there's nothing wrong with a depiction of a Jesus that might look more like your culture. There's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. There's nothing evil about that. There's nothing racist about that. And I think, we need to calm down. It's okay. And just because one kook says something doesn't mean everybody has to go have a heart attack about it. You know, uh, most of the issues that we have are exasperated not by the issue themselves, but by our overreaction. So let's not overreact about this, and let's be a people that can talk about things, okay? Hope everything's well. Pray for the committee and the leadership today. We are praying about how to open church, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So good news will be coming up. God bless. Bye.